Yo, happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Good to see you again. It's Evan. It's about time for I made another video. Been about just over a week since I got my watch and uploaded the last one. So it's good to see you again. And I thought I'd give you an update because I've had a bit of reflection lately, especially after picking this up for myself, which was a big goal of mine for a while. And as I said in my last video, I wanted to be the first person in my family to own something like the Rolex, the Rolex. I wanted to reward myself for my hard work, setting a goal, working towards it, achieving it. And to be honest, I thought I just kind of like deserved it. It was a beautiful watch. I love the color, love the design, love anything. I love everything about it. And this isn't a video regretting on the watch, because I don't regret the watch. I wear it every day to work, outside of work. I love it. And it's something that's going to last me like the rest of my life. So I don't care about the cost or anything like that, because I'm going to get the value out of it. However, what I wanted to discuss and share with you was the feeling that I've gotten when I acquired it and over the past week as well. So everything I just said, it was a goal of mine for a long time to own something like a Rolex. And I made it happen. And I'm very happy. And obviously, before I had this goal of mine, and before it became a reality last week actually, so pretty recently, I always knew it wasn't going to change my life. It was just something nice to buy for myself, to work towards. And yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to buy myself a Rolex because I had the opportunity to, and I made it happen, and I think I deserved it. Anyway, I knew going into it, it would not change my life. But I just wanted to reiterate that feeling with you guys, because after having this watch for just over a week now, it's made me really reflect on my other goals and my journey so far, and say that even if you go into it expecting it not to change your life, you still might be kind of underwhelmed by the feeling. So I picked up the watch. Feels great. But at the end of the day, whether I bought the watch or I didn't, I wake up in the morning, I'm the same person. I've got the same problems. I've got the same not problems. I've got the same friends, family, everything. Everything in my life is the exact same. The only difference is I put a watch on in the morning now. So I just wanted to kind of make this video as a reminder, or hopefully open your eyes, open your mind up to this perspective. When you have these big goals in mind of yours, sometimes the process and working towards that goal actually feels better and maybe even more rewarding than actually having it. And I know that sounds really fucking stupid, but if I look back on the journey towards getting something like this, what it took for me to get here, it actually felt better working towards it, getting closer, those steps, seeing my dreams become a reality. That felt better than almost when I actually picked it up. And maybe you're working towards something that's a big goal of yours, and keep doing that. It's good. It's good to have these big goals where it sets you for something to work towards. It's an achievement, it's a reward, whatever it is for you. I'm not saying change any of that. I'm just saying be aware of that feeling. Once you actually get it, you might have the same feeling I do, where you're like, okay, I got the watch now. What's next? And I'm not a fucking idiot. I knew this feeling was probably going to happen anyway. I was aware of that. But now that I actually have the watch and I have the goal that all out of the way now, all I can think about is what's next. Nothing in my life has changed. Currently, as of making this video, I've got the same income from before the watch and after the watch. My income's the same. Like I said before, everything in my life is the same. The food I eat is the same. My bills are the same. My rent is the same. My friends, family, whatever the fuck, nothing in my life has changed. The only difference is I have one more step now in the morning. When I get ready for work, I put on the watch. Just keep that in mind, okay? Because a part of me, a small part of me, thought that maybe my life was going to change. Maybe after having the watch, I would feel happier about myself. I'd feel better about myself. Or something magical would happen. Nothing magical fucking happened. I just have a cool watch. And I really like the watch, like I said before. I love the watch. I'm going to use it literally forever. It's great. But what I'm talking about right now is the feeling. Be careful, make sure you don't get consumed in this process of you're always working towards your goals, which is important. But sometimes the process is more rewarding. That journey is more, it feels better than actually getting it. Because the moment you get it, you're just going to move on to the next thing, and then that journey is going to start again. The whole thing that made this watch more, I don't know, worth it for me was that journey. If I didn't have that journey, then it wouldn't feel as rewarding, because what the fuck would I have gone through to get this? Finally, for my whole life so far, up to 24 years, being 24 and being in a position where not only I'm comfortable enough to consider purchasing things like this, but having the money available to seize the opportunity when it came to pick something up like this. That journey, all the work that I've done and put in, trying to get up, even to be in a point in my life where I have the opportunity and the luxury to even think about getting stuff like this, it's huge. And now that I have it, it's really opened up my eyes, because now I know for the next goals that I have, let's just say for example, it's a Lamborghini. Let's just say I want a Aventador SVJ, which is my fucking like dream car. That's sick. Like a Rolls Royce Cullinan fucking wide body kit. I don't know, something. It's gonna be cool. Let's say I work towards that goal and I make it happen. And for the first week, it's going to be fucking sick. But after that first week, I'm just going to be thinking, what's next? So this perspective, being aware of this feeling that I now have, is really eye-opening. It's a friendly reminder, because it's made me kind of take a step back, and now I'm not focused as much anymore on all my monetary goals. Because look, to be honest, a lot of us want that nice car, that nice house, everything. And I still want it too. But I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush, because I know once I get there, I'm just going to want something else. And it's really made me reevaluate my perspective towards life, my goals, what my priorities are. I don't know how long I'm going to be alive. I've got no idea. I could die tomorrow, I could die next month, I could die next year, I could die whenever the fuck. So I'm not going to sit here, work here, whatever, every single day of my life worrying about the next thing. Stressing really hard about making my next goal happen, whether it's a car, whether it's a fucking SVJ or anything. because I might die tomorrow. So I'm not going to spend the last day of my life stressing about this big fuck off goal I have and not appreciating the smaller things that I have around me every single day. When I was younger, especially it's kind of like end of intermediate to most of high school, I was most of the time, I just was not very happy. There were some days most days, I just didn't want to wake up. Sometimes I was just going through a lot mentally. I was quite unwell. I wanted to hurt myself. I wanted to hurt other people. I was just a sad fucking person. I just didn't want to be here anymore. And if I look back on where I was then to where I am now, in a way, I've kind of made my biggest goal already come true. And that was not killing myself. So even though I can set big goals like this one for me now, I've already achieved the biggest goal of my life, which was just not giving up. So I think no matter what cars or houses or apartments or fucking shit like this that I buy for me, nothing will beat that feeling of me persevering through my mental hardship when I was younger. Because sometimes you'll have the knife in your hand, you'll be on the edge of a cliff, you'll be on a fucking apartment building with a balcony, and you'll just be looking off, and you're like, you could really just fucking end it all, and you wouldn't have to worry about being sad tomorrow. And unfortunately, there's probably a lot of other people out there that feel the same. And it's a tough battle because it's all in your head. People can say certain things, you can do whatever the fuck, but when at the end of the day, your biggest challenge is yourself, it can be very difficult. Because you've got to convince yourself to wake up tomorrow. And then you've got to convince yourself to do it the next day as well. So, anyway. I think the point of this video is just a friendly reminder to not focus too much on the... Okay, I'll take that back. I wouldn't say not focus too much on the goals, but I would say appreciate the journey. Because one day you're going to make your goal, your dream happen, and it'll feel great. But you might start thinking, what's next? And now with that perspective that I have in mind, that friendly reminder that I got over the past week, ever since I got this watch for myself, it's made me care less about those nice things. I'm not in a rush anymore. When you work where I do and you're in the city that I am, you see a lot of people with really nice shit. And it's cool. And you wish it could be you. And although that it's something that I still want for myself, and I want to share with my loved ones and set an example to you guys, that it's something that you can achieve as well. Don't forget to appreciate the smaller things in your life. The little moments you have when you're walking to work and you see the sunrise, or you're out at lunch and they give you a free drink or something. Or you're just walking home and you see a random person and they do something nice for another person and it makes you smile even though it had nothing to do with you. There's so many other cool little small things in your life that if you're always in this rush towards getting that next fucking Lamborghini or something, you're gonna miss these moments, and it will take that... It'll kind of just take that spark away from you and that enjoyment for the simpler things. So yeah, keep that in mind. Have your goals, work towards them, enjoy the process, but keep in mind when you get to that goal, you might just want the next thing. So there's no point in rushing because you'll just be in the same boat again. This has made me take a step back. Like I just said before, I'm kind of just backtracking. It's made me care less about money because now I know when I have that money, I'll probably just want more and then I want the next thing. So now I'm in a position where I'd much rather have experiences like traveling, like learning a new language, like immersing myself in a different culture, forming new friendships, relationships. Because that's the kind of stuff money can't really buy. Sure, traveling costs money. So obviously, I'm going to keep making money. But I can't believe I'm saying this. But if I die tomorrow and I still don't have a Lamborghini, I don't give a fuck. Because I wasn't living for the Lamborghini, I was living for everything else. It's fucking experience shit, man. Life isn't really about those objects. Life is kind of about what you have to do leading up to getting that object. If that makes sense. Actually, no, I'm just going to shut the fuck up now. I think that's enough. That's a good video. Enjoy the process. But keep in mind, once you achieve something, you might just be on this never-ending loop of wondering what's next. So take your time. Enjoy the small things. There's no need to rush. Because if it's meant to happen, you'll make it happen. And if it's not, it won't. Love you guys. Take care. See you soon. Peace.